Feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the T on me, I swear these bitches nosy.
What is up, Voodoo Tribe? It is your girl Naja here, back again with another pop culture rant. It's been a minute. I missed you. How are you? 2024 feels like the longest year ever. OMG, it's been crazy. Today, I'm just doing like a ponytail look or whatever. Keeping it cute, keeping it classy. I have a list here, but honestly, I'm just about to get right on into it because this first topic I've been wanting to talk about, and I know y'all are dying to talk about it too. Nicki and Meg, child.
And we begin with the story that a lot of people are talking about, a rap battle between two big artists. We're talking about Megan Thee Stallion from Houston and Nicki Minaj.
There's a current feud between the two rappers. Meg dropped a song called Hiss, where listeners believed some of the lyrics are about Minaj's husband, who was convicted of attempted rape of a teenager in the 1990s. Minaj responded with her own diss. In Bigfoot, she mentioned Megan being shot in the foot by rapper Tory Lanez and mentions Megan's deceased mother.
So off rip, like, I talked about this on my podcast, and I'm still gonna stand by. I'm all for rap beef because that's what rapping is. Rapping is like a sport. Like, there's gonna be beef, and the men do it. Why can't the girls do it?
I want to introduce you to everybody. Say hi to people.
Hello, hi, I'm Tia, the mother of Rick Ross's son.
Let me ask you a question. Did you know Rick while he was working in law enforcement?
He was a correction officer.
So we're clear he was a correctional officer?
Yes, he was.
I'm all down for a good little kiki, you know. However, I feel like some people, I'm gonna be more specific, some fan groups take things way too far.
It's turning potentially dangerous. Online threats were made to destroy a local gravestop belonging to the Houston rapper Megan Thee Stallion's mother. One social media influencer says that her home address was actually posted online after she weighed in on the beat.
Honestly, this week has been crazy with people being doxxed. Like, I'm talking about commentators that just want to speak about the bars. They just want to speak about the bars, which that's fine. You're a musician. We could critique your music. Here's my thing. If you are committing felonies on behalf of your favorite artist, I don't know what to tell you. If you're over here trying to dig up people's graves.
Pearland police tell Fox 26 they're frequently patrolling a local cemetery. It's where the body of Holly Thomas, the late mother of Houston rapper Meg Thee Stallion, now lies. Thomas passed in 2019 after battling brain cancer. Many online are speculating the fan base of rapper Nicki Minaj, also known as Barb's, are behind threats of desecrating the grave, a state felony.
You know, obviously we don't want anything to happen, and not only to that grave, but just any grave in that cemetery. It's obviously a place of peace and rest, and for anyone to try to go in there to do some type of damage or anything like that is completely unacceptable.
At first, I really wasn't.
Houston business owner and TikToker Mecca Evans says after she posted her response online to Minaj's diss song, the address and phone numbers of her and her family members were posted online. She's one of the many influencers targeted.
It was a bit nerve-wracking in terms of wanting to be very clear that this is not something that's okay.
Doxing is when a person's information, like their address or phone number, is posted online with malicious intent. In 2023, Texas lawmakers made it a Class B misdemeanor. She believes a teenager was behind the ordeal.
Morally, you know what you're doing is wrong, but you might not understand the repercussions of your actions legally and how they're going to come down on you and your parents if you really get your hands dirty in a certain way. If you think doxing is okay, you can come around, mess around, find out. Open your eyes, think you're going to see your daddy, meet our Heavenly Father.
That's what the woman said. Well, if a doxing case gets worse and there's physical harm to the victim, the offense becomes a Class A misdemeanor. Mecca tells me she's been safe the whole time. She's turned URLs and IP addresses into the FBI.
It's just getting crazy. And I've been doxxed online before. I have a story time about it. Y'all can go and watch. I've been doxxed before, bruh. Sure, it was old ass information that they had, like my old ass address. I mean, damn, like, you know, people are freaking crazy on the internet. But y'all have to remember, Nicki is not gonna bail you out of jail. She's not. Like, y'all really need to chill.
Doxing somebody because they don't like the artist that you like is not normal, sane behavior.
So I'm Lex. If you don't know, I work in cybersecurity and IT, and I know a little something about finding people on the internet. And my friend, she was one of the people that got doxed, and she asked me to look up who these people were. These are white men doxing black women. I just want to put that out there. These are white men doxing black women. It's a few black guys in there, but for the most part, majority, the ringleaders, they're white men. They're using a lot of fake information in order to make these pages, but if we can just report, if you find a page that's doing this doxing, just report it. Make a video, screenshot whoever it is, and report it. She did that with her following last night, I believe, and they got so fucking scared that they changed their ads and everything, and they privated their accounts. So keep up the good work. Keep fighting the good.
The same way you could find somebody, somebody could find you. Like, in the amount of creators I'm seeing being doxxed just for talking about shit is crazy. That's my main grievance, is that it's giving very much bully behavior. and then get back on the codependency factor, y'all really don't love that lady for real. Because if y'all did, y'all wouldn't be co-signing the mess so much.
It's so obvious. She wanted a Rihanna moment so bad.
What do you mean?
Let me finish. Wait, is this what's your name, baby? Is this the person I like, or is this the person I don't like?
I don't know.
Are you the girl that just spoke?
No, I'm just the girl.
I don't know. I'm not.
No, that's the girl. I'm the guy girl.
Which one is the one I don't like today, right now? That was getting my nerves right before I got it on.
That's Jameson. I get on everybody's nerves, Nicki. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. So sweetheart, the person that just spoke, what's your name, Mama? Because I don't want to keep calling you Mama.
I'm Dory.
Okay, Dory. Okay. So Dory, ask what you said again, Mama, because I didn't.
You said she wanted a Rihanna moment, so I wanted to know which Rihanna moment.
Well, you know what? You go and Google. You go and Google, Dory. So, but here's the thing, Rihanna is just known for being herself. You get what you see what you get what you see type of vibe, right? I'm not talking about anything personally. I'm not talking about anything anyone spoke to me, but I'm saying that's what we know we as. So Rihanna never would milk something like you could tell she couldn't wait to get that part of her life. Like you could tell she couldn't wait to just try to move on with her life.
It's just really bad right now, and I'm seeing a lot of Barbs finally waking up, which is crazy. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, because I am one of those people who I used to be a really big Nicki Minaj fan. Then Kenneth Petty happened. Was the motorsport thing messy? Sure. But again, I told you I'm one of those people, I'm here for the rap shenanigans, like getting the stew. I'm out here for it. So I was one of those fans. So once Kenneth came in the picture, I was like, because you gotta understand, I'm grown, child. So like that's alarming to me, Yes, I read the court documents. Yes, I know what was really going on. No, they were not in a relationship. No, it was like, readers are leaders, friends. The court documents are public, and you can make your own decision without a blog or somebody telling you what to think, But me personally, I made the decision to, on that, which sucked because I was a really big fan. When I heard that Bigfoot, two foot, Bluefoot shit, bro, and then I heard her, oh my goodness, like, what is going on, bro? Like, what the fuck is going on right now? For those that are like, it's Roman, again, I was a fan too, girl. When you have the alter ego thing, it's not supposed to come back out, like, when the project's over. Like, think of an actor. Does Johnny Depp still walk around acting like, Captain Jack Sparrow? Absolutely not. You know why? Because that press release was over. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you really care about her, you gotta call it what it is.
I'm gonna say this, and I hope that y'all can take this in the best way possible. This is about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj's fan base. In my opinion, and listen to what I'm saying, y'all don't give a fuck about that woman. Y'all don't care about her. Y'all care about Nicki Minaj. Y'all don't care about Onika. Because a lot of y'all are enablers. And if anything, at this point, it has become less about Nicki Minaj and more about the Barb's reputation online of being like this feared fan base, this reckless and dangerous fan base. To the point, like, I get it, y'all are like doxing people or whatever and threatening people. I understand that. But let's not act like overdosing isn't a thing. We can all see the signs. And y'all are so quick to enable her instead of just telling her to get some help, because honestly, she does kind of listen to y'all. But y'all are not telling her to get some help. There are some people who have turned their pages into like bullying pages and doxing pages because you don't like, it's like doxing in the name of, but like it's not really that. It's really just you. It's like your own personal ego. And you just hide it behind, oh, I'm a Nicki Minaj fan. Are you? Like, are you?
Y'all, so the Shredder just posted basically covering the controversy of Meg's mom's gravesite location being leaked and the Barbs like attempting to like dig this woman up. And I came to like a really weird realization, but like, is it crazy or are the Barbs starting to act like Trump supporters? And I say that to say this. Y'all don't have two brain cells to fucking rub together. Don't know your ass from a hole in the fucking wall. Because why on earth are you sitting online doxing people in the name of Nicki? You leaking this woman's mom's gravesite information in the name of Nicki. Y'all are literally about to commit crimes for a woman who doesn't even know you exist. Think about it. Like, you are maliciously going out of your way to do these things because someone doesn't agree with something that an artist says. And an artist who's also a bully. And an artist who is losing their mind over somebody who didn't even address them. And I say Trump supporters because all this foolishness that y'all are doing reminds me of January 6th. It reminds me of January 6th. And do y'all remember what happened when those people lost their lives?
Where was Trump? Similarly, how y'all are about to go dox these people and be trying to show up to their house. What do you think's gonna happen to you if you step in the wrong neighborhood? The people that went to jail, the people that got prosecuted for doing those things. Similarly, y'all that are going trying to desecrate this woman's gravesite and leak people's personal information, committing crimes. Where do you think you'll be at?
You know, you gotta call it what it is. I have more of my opinion on that on my podcast if y'all wanna go watch it. But I just now saw all of these videos. Fans talking about they about to dig people up. Fans doxing content creators. It's just getting a little wild. I'm just saying how I feel about it. I'm all for getting in the stew. Nicki got in the stew. I personally don't think she delivered. Me personally, I don't think she did. Nicki, just log off, bro. Just log off, bro. Just log off. Just log off. I'm so tired. Log off, because it sucks, especially with, looks like Meg's not talking, so it's just even worse. It's just even. Do I have anything else to say about that topic before I move on? Because I already know people are gonna be upset. People are probably gonna try to dox me. Like, I'm just preparing for the worst, girl. Like, even though I didn't even say anything crazy, like, that's the horrible thing about this illness, this Stan illness online, bro. Like, y'all got to think for yourself. People are human beings. Is Meg innocent, dainty little flower? Absolutely freaking not. Is Nicki Minaj the dainty, polite queen? No. Like, I just think that things are getting taken too far. Things are getting taken way too far. Oh my gosh, y'all. So, for those of y'all that saw my Britney video, thank you so much again. You guys remember I told y'all that there's so many other good things in that book that don't have to do with Justin, and I still stand by that. So Miss Britney made a post saying that she wants to apologize to Justin for how she portrayed him in her book.
Britney did recently share an Instagram post of Justin's appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, where she wrote, "I want to apologize for some of the things I wrote about in my book. If I offended any of the people I genuinely care about, I am deeply sorry. I also wanted to say I'm in love with Justin Timberlake's new song, Selfish. It is so good. And how come every time I see Justin and Jimmy together, I laugh so hard? P.S. Sanctified is wow too."
Now, girl, me personally, I would have kept it. I would have kept it. You would have had to beat that out of me, child. I'm not giving you no damn apology. I'm not. But that just goes to show, like, she's a very genuine person. She's a very, like, she thinks a lot about how others view of her. She said that in the book. She cares a lot about what other people think about her, which is really sad, you know, that people please and shit. And she's not apologizing for lying on him either. That's the thing. I'm like, girl, you didn't lie. I would have paid it.
The singer, who celebrated his 43rd birthday on January 31st, took the stage in New York City at Irving Plaza for a special free show. And before he sang he and Jay-Z's 2013 hit song, Holy Grail, he made a pretty poignant public service announcement.
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Justin's poignant declaration during the show sparked outrage from some fans who believe that he may be taking a shot at Janet Jackson and his ex, Britney Spears. And another penned, "Didn't Britney just support his song days ago?"
It's not even like she was talking about anything specific either. She was just kind of like, sorry for bringing you into the end. It's like, girl, no, don't let this man gaslight you, girl. Speaking of gaslighting, man, we got to get into Mr. Austin McBroom.
This is tough for me. I'm still healing, but I want to make a song. I just don't know how to put it into words. And Didi, I need your help, man. I wrote something. I need you to freestyle it for me. I miss you.
Yo, have y'all been seeing him freaking wilding out on social media?
We're home, and so I'll be living here, temporary, and they're right here. So I still get to be super close to my kids.
What should I do? I'm gonna try to take a cold shower. And don't mind this. Don't laugh at me. There's this auntie thing looking crazy, but for some reason it's making me feel better. This is Catherine shit.
I can do cartwheels. I can do backflips. We did it. RV. And so like right now the bills just keep stacking on me. And so I know that if I get this job, I can skip the rankings and go to regular to manager, and all my bills will be paid.
What qualifies as a manager?
Chat fam, are you guys ready to hear my big announcement? You guys are ready. No, you're not. I'm ready to tell you though. Okay, guys, guess what? Austin McBroom is going back to school. Yes, I am, guys. And guess what? I got accepted at UCLA. So I'm here now. As you can see, I put the fit on to match the school. So I'm coming here to get my master's, okay? And then I'm gonna get my PhD because, you know, I gotta work my way up. Going to school today. So excited. I cannot wait for this shit.
Me personally, I think that it's all like a big facade. I really do. Because I'm sorry, it's giving family channel prank. It really is. And I know that they said, we would never play about divorce. Yeah, if the well was running low, I really think y'all would, though. I really do. Austin has been on his little hobo tour, literally going from house to house of any YouTube dad he can think of. Like, recently he caught himself at DDG and Hallie's house. And honestly, I'm going to add DDG and Hallie to the Voldemort list. I put it in my things that we're leaving in 2023 video. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and leave them. Only because it's getting really annoying. Like, girl, if you wanted to post them baby pictures, you should have came out with that pregnancy. And then you over here talking about people obsessed and shit. Girl, get out of here. Get off of my line. Yeah, I'm going to add them to the Voldemort list along with Krayshawn. I don't care about that big old Pangea tattoo she got on her face. Like, but yeah, this is why I think it's fake. Because you got Clout Daddy DDG, who was just like front and center and ready for Austin to be in his damn house. Like, it's just not realistic. But you know what is realistic? That baby crying and this man blasting music throughout the house. Like,
hey Google, turn it all the way down. Yeah, the baby sleep, bro.
What's up? My bad. Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. To them. I'm telling y'all, they don't understand that this right here works like magic. See right here, bro. I gotta hurry up. Baby needs this. Baby needs this. You hear we don't shit. Want some? Nah, I'm good. Sure. Yeah. Seasoning, oh. Seasoning. Sure you want?
Nah, I'm straight.
What's Lisa?
I was just finna,
No, you gotta stay. Don't mean you can leave. Let's chill.
Yeah, I know. I'm finna go upstairs and shit. But yeah, nah, you good. Make yourself at home.
I'm gonna probably get the chin better though.
All right.
I know Hallie is really thinking about her decision. But again, Voldemort, no more. It's done. Austin, if you don't just book an Airbnb for a month and just cut it the fuck out if you're actually going through this, but I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. It's just giving. We're moving into another house because the last one we can't afford to pay because all our shit is public and everybody know our business. So some of y'all may have heard of this, some of y'all may not have. The random man from Atlanta. So this was a thing last year of a TikToker who basically got pregnant at the same time as like fucking 7 other bitches, bro. She decided to come on TikTok and monetize her story about how this man was basically just playing all of them. It was a girl power moment. She gained a lot of followers, got sponsors. Everything seemed good on the outside, right? Fast forward, the baby's a year old, and now random man from Atlanta want to come back into the picture, right? And after all that shit talking, all them brand deals, all that stuff, she folds.
Tight toes are for the hoes. I had to switch it up. I don't even feel real saying this, but random man from Atlanta is in town. For an unserious ass bitch, I've been very serious lately. It feels weird coming on TikTok and just making my normal content without talking about like what's going on in my life. Oh my god, I cry too much on this app, bitch. Why am I crying? A bitch is on her period, BTW, TMI, but oh my god. I'm thankful to be able to even like stand in the same room as my baby daddy and not want to just if that makes sense. The last few days have been very peaceful. We have taken Gigi to Build-A-Bear, taken her shopping, and like done like co-parent things, which I thought truly that I was going to be like depressed and like just sad, and like this is my first time seeing her dad in a year. And you guys have literally seen us like crash and burn on the shade room type shit, bitch. To be able to just stand in the same room and put our problems to the side and just like co-parent for Gigi, just feel like I'm like closing a chapter of my life of being like, I hate my baby daddy, I hate my baby daddy.
Then she starts talking about how having absent fathers are worse than having sometimes it was just a lot, girl.
Okay, I'm gonna make one last video, then I'm gonna be done with it, but I just wanted to say I did turn my comments off because they kind of got to me, because a lot of them are very good advice, but a lot of them are also literally just like cyberbullying, and it's just kind of like, why are we doing that? But anyways, you know, it's the internet, it comes with putting your life out there. Some of you guys view me as a brand versus a person, which also comes with putting your life on the internet, so I completely understand that. I want to just say I can't let TikTok raise Gianna. I have to raise her for myself. I have to figure out kind of what's best for her and kind of learn as I go. I feel like that's what all moms do. They figure out what's best for their child, and a lot of you guys are saying inconsistent father is worse than an absent one. I've taken note of that, but also a lot of you guys who had a completely absent father are saying that you'd rather have an inconsistent father. So I'm noticing that there's kind of like a complete divide, which I'm still just kind of trying to figure out what I do with that info, how I implement that into Gigi's life, and then kind of go from there. Obviously, it's not ideal having her dad live 5 states away, but we're gonna do our best to kind of co-parent or visit or whatever you guys want to call it. I'm not going to speak on like any of the assumptions just because you didn't hear it from me. I just don't feel the need to really speak on it. I don't mean to be like defensive or feisty or mean in any way. I'm going to turn the comments back on. You guys can eat me up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They say if it's sweet, eat. For the ones who are genuinely sweet and trying to offer their life advice and like sticking around to see how I do, how Gigi does, how everything goes. Like, I literally love you guys to death. I cannot express this enough. Like, the love that I get is insane, and the support that I get from my baby is just like insane. I literally love you guys. I do understand that I'm gonna lose some followers. I've also gained a lot though. I feel like I've gained people who kind of understand and they want to stick around to see like me growing out of like, I'm not gonna call myself a bitter baby mom because I feel like a lot of the stuff that I've talked about on here, like I meant it wholeheartedly, but I also am kind of moving into the stage where I'm getting older. I'm obviously realizing Gigi's getting older. She kind of understands more from what you guys can see on my TikTok. So I'm just trying to do what I think is best for my kid and be a good mom. Like that's literally the only thing that I want to do is be a good mom. So I've changed my content a lot in the past. Like I've only been on TikTok for like 6 months maybe, but I've changed it a lot in the past like couple months, just trying to float away from like, I hate my baby daddy, I hate my baby daddy, I hate my baby daddy, to kind of like growing into like being a mom and finding myself and just doing what's best for Gigi. I can't just go away and just go sit underneath a rock and cry. And times are gonna get hard. Not everybody's always going to love you. Like people are going to build you up and tear you down. Like I've seen it happen to all of my favorite creators. Where am I going to kind of rise above it, do what's best for Gigi, and just try and figure out how she can come out of this in the end with little to no trauma as possible. Seriously, I appreciate the love so much. I appreciate the support so fucking much. Like a lot of you guys are super nice with like, you know, just your advice and just kind of like the comments and stuff. But with that, obviously I feel like naturally kind of people tend to look at the mean comments versus like all the nice ones, which I'm literally prime example. Like I was eating myself apart kind of thinking like, oh my God, Morgan, like you're the worst person ever, but I'm not a bad person. Like in real life, I'm a really good person. I try and, you know, do what's best for my kid, and I'm trying to switch up my content that I do. Like I said, I realize that I'm more of a brand to you guys. I'm not really a person. But yeah, I do plan for this to be mine and Gigi's best year yet. So if you guys want to follow and stick around and see that, you're more than welcome to. If you guys unfollow, I completely understand, because like I said, I will be kind of switching my content up from here and not focusing on like the past, kind of moving forward with it. I want to do what's best for Gigi, kind of put my feelings to the side. If her father is going to step up, great. I'm grown now, you know, I'm almost 24, so I have to start kind of thinking for myself and thinking what's best for Gigi. So
me personally, I am team not letting the deadbeats around you during tax season, not letting them evade Christmas, birthdays, all that shit, having you pay for everything, do everything, all that stuff. And then because I'm not a parent, I still view things from the child's perspective type shit. So like I reminisce from my childhood being like, yeah, having like sometimes the ass, you know, stuff, it's not very stable. It stresses you out. It confuses you. And then she told me something, I don't want to badmouth him on social media. That's the father of my child. You did not give a fuck about that before. You already blasted him everywhere. You have brand deals, all this stuff. And it's like the baby's gonna see that. It gives mixed signals. Like it's just confusing. I hope she finds her way though. Like I really do. I really, really do, because she's only 23. So she has a lot to learn personally still and shit. So I empathize for her, even though the internet is like going hard. But yeah, y'all learn from other people's mistakes. Learn from other people. That's the best advice I've ever gotten. Learn from other people's mistakes.
And I had to add this into, I feel like Morgan gives me the it can never be me vibe. It could always be you. It could always be you. Megan gives me the vibe that she thinks she's better than the other baby mamas. That, oh, look, he's hanging out with me, not y'all. Like, again, I get it. She's young. She's going to have to, you know, realize this on her own. But that man wants this. that man wants this. He doesn't really care about your baby hearing her dad being bad mouthed. She doesn't know what the hell's going on. I know you think your baby's smart. Everybody thinks their baby's smart. Your baby is 1 year old. They do not know what's going on. But yeah, I just had to add that in because I just rewatched her, I guess, dissertation about why she's doing this sometimes-y parenting style with her dude. But yeah, I just had to add that because that was wild.
So now I'm about to talk about some more TikTok people who have low-key made their way mainstream. Charles and Miss Netta. Now, in the beginning, I liked this couple because I like food content. However, I noticed this pattern of people online trying to like guess Miss Netta's gender identity and all that stuff, and like it kind of turned me off because I could already see where things were going. I backed off from seeing them on my For You page a lot and everything, and then they started popping up again because now people are starting to dig into Miss Netta's background, all this stuff. Then Miss Netta's starting to get posted on the Neighborhood Talk, the Shade Room, all this, like it just got out of hand. So now we've got a new era of Miss Netta and Mr. Charles, of them just being social media as fuck. They got married. Miss Netta talking to T.S. Madison, confirmed their gender identity, I guess. Like, it was just a lot. Like, it was just a lot for no reason. But what I want to, before I get off this topic, what I really want to talk about them is, elephant in the room, the dynamics of their relationship. Charles is obviously younger than Miss Netta. Miss Netta has a lot of controlling ways. And Charles, being young and shit, be saying some slick stuff that me, as a future, you know, wifey, I would not appreciate my man saying on no damn lie for social media, right?
Hey, how are you?
I'm feeling wonderful.
I just came up to say hey.
Okay.
How was your Christmas?
Oh, it was good. How about y'all?
My Christmas was good. Where y'all from?
It's fucking. But yeah, what you saying?
Where y'all from?
Oh, we're from Alabama.
Tell Miss Netta, we not trying to get you. We ain't trying to make her jealous.
No,
we love Miss Netta.
Talking to these women on the phone and everybody keeps coming up to my other live. How's that? I just started talking to one.
But Miss Netta, they just trying to, we're not doing nothing.
I just started. Come on now. You know what? I just started talking.
Always something with y'all too.
Okay.
Which one? See if she got to say like picture.
Look on TikTok. No, I'm banned on TikTok. Well,
She knows
you
what's
ready? Yeah, just coming. Being messy and shit. They always gonna be messy. Hell, they up here telling me that you run me, that you own everything, including me. Okay, do I? No.
So what the hell you gotta explain it to them for?
Hell, I ain't explain shit. They up here telling me that. Hold on, you moving too fast. Okay. Come on. Ain't nothing cook this. $10 view, cause y'all get us $10 view share this thing. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna give you this phone. I done had some Jose Quavo, and I'm good. Okay.
I do think that their relationship is real. However, I do think there's some like power and control dynamic shit going on. And I think Miss Netta is very controlling of Mr. Charles because insecurities. And she's been very public about these insecurities. So I just hope that the internet doesn't destroy this, because this started off very pure. So, do you guys remember those Stanley Cups that were going crazy during Christmas? Well, apparently they have like small traces of lead in them, girl. But you really don't want to be drinking a daily dose of lead with your water, bro. Like, that shit is crazy to me.
You've heard all about it. It's all over social media, TV, Stanley Cups, and lead. Truth is, there is lead on the Stanley Cup, not in the Stanley Cup. So let me show you where. It's on the bottom of the cup. When you flip it over, you see the logo button. And under that button is a lead piece, and it's called a sealing dot.
Using XRF technology, we discovered that the exposed sealing dot on the bottom of the Stanley tumblers was positive for a very high level of lead. Underneath that is a primarily leaded material. Countless consumers have contacted us and let us know that their little button of stainless steel with the logo has fallen off and that they were not aware that there was basically a hunk of bioavailable lead.
So in my opinion, honestly, I feel like anything that has to be mass produced like that, there is a huge chance that there's gonna be some type of like abnormality, or like, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if y'all feel the same way. I feel like the Boondocks has taught me when it comes to like any craze, like the chicken and all that crap. Yeah, no, it's just crazy to me, the lengths. Like, I remember seeing videos of people buying like so many of them For what? Just to resell them and give people lead poisoning. When I was in school, the whole thing was the Yeti cup, and I guess it's basically the same thing as a Yeti cup, I'm hearing. I wonder if the company is gonna like do a recall thing. Like, I don't know, y'all. What the fuck?
Stanley's website discloses that its sealing material does include some lead. On its website, Stanley tells its customers to rest assured that no lead is present on the surface of any Stanley product that comes into contact with the consumer, nor the contents of the product. Here's what you need to do. If you own a Stanley quencher and the button on the bottom falls off, you need to stop using it and contact the company for replacement. The company offers a lifetime warranty.
Let me know if any of you guys in the comments that have bought Stanley Cups, what are you gonna do now that you've heard about the recall? Like, are you gonna, well, it's not even a recall, that's what I'm saying. Like, what type of decision are you going to make, friend? I guess that's what I could ask. What type of decision are you gonna make? If I were y'all, I would just go ahead and return them damn Stanley Cups. Oh my goodness, y'all. When I saw this pissed me off so bad. So there was this woman who had her baby in the Walmart cart with like no clothes on. Zero clothes.
Alicia Darling said something to the mother, as did a male customer. Here's some of the interaction.
He came in here without that jacket on. Yeah, he did. That baby just had a pimp on. That's all he got on. He's sitting there shaking it out. I can't.
She's just an innocent soul. She didn't ask to be here. So I took action and I started recording her. Minutes in the video, she threw cold food on the baby.
Yeah, don't do that.
And he sadly just looked down.
Somebody call police on her.
It seemed like in his eyes, he was just looking for help. He was crying out for help. A man was telling her, you throwing cold food on the baby. She walks off and swerved.
Yeah, don't do that. Somebody call police. What's wrong with you? Somebody call police on her. Get out that man. Get out that man. Please. Crazy. What the hell? Somebody call police on her.
Go ahead, see me. I already called 2 times. I keep paying. I got water, fire extinguisher.
But when you come in the store full of dress in your baby's name.
Now, I'm going to call a cop right now. A customer in a riding shopping cart purchases an outfit for the boy and dresses him while the mother flips through her phone.
After the lady in the riding cart put the outfit on the baby, she walks out of Walmart and started walking to our car. Was walking to our car. A cop was walking behind her, and they arrested her and they took the baby. They took the baby and CPS was called.
26-year-old Cambria Darby was arrested and charged with child neglect. Child Protective Services released the child to a family member. Byram police say Darby has bonded out.
I've never seen anything like that in my entire life. What really bothers me is that she was on some like, girl, I know what CPS does. They're just gonna come in, see if I have a fire extinguisher. Like, girl, who raised you and what the hell? Because they talking about they about to place the baby with family members. Hopefully not her damn, man, I don't know. I have mixed feelings. And the fact that that lady got fired is ridiculous.
Reached out to Walmart after Darling was fired. This is their statement in full. Quote, we share the concern others have for the child in the video in our store in Jackson, Mississippi. We don't discuss personnel matters involving current or former associates. All associates are encouraged and empowered to use their judgment in contacting authorities when they see something that may be wrong. However, all associates are also expected to follow the Walmart Code of Conduct. End quote.
Yes, I feel like I did the right thing because who wouldn't want to help an innocent child?
She needs some type of award. I don't know, good neighbor award or something, because that poor baby, especially the lady who bought the outfit too. I ain't just never seen somebody so angry at someone giving them help. Like, girl, if you don't take this help and stop, like, you over here trying to yell at these people. And then you know the reason why Walmart did that is because of the recording policy, because they be getting so up in arms about people recording in that fucking store because it's a private business. And I'm just like, why are all these people having kids, bro? And this is what happens when they be trying to outlaw people getting abortions. Which is really, it's really messed up. It's like really, really messed up. I'm about to get in on Dave Chappelle real quick. So Dave Chappelle caught himself trying to do another one of his coming out the closet as comedy specials on Netflix the same week that Cat Williams was on Club Shay Shay, and he felt like that was intentional, and his ass got on stage drunk than a skunk, showing his ass, literally.
Hurt people, but I'm a hurt person.
They never hurt people, and he does it all the time. Fuck this one, and fuck that one, and fuck this one. But Nick, I mean, anything that you did wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong, Cat didn't do nothing wrong. Part of the game fucks up another nigga's paper. And what part of the game is about telling on another nigga. Tiffany Haddish is lifting something heavy, and as clumsy as she is, I don't disagree with Cat. He be telling the real shit. Hey, this one's fucked up this way and that one's fucked up this way. Yes, nigga, that is true. But why would you say that? Because all of us are trying to be in a better situation. Can we get over it?
Well, I'm disappointed in Dave because Dave turned into one of those comedians who thinks offensive humor is like dead or something. Like he's one of those. It was never funny, bro. Like, stop, bro. Dave was even joking about disabled people. Like, it just wasn't hitting. It wasn't hitting. And then sure enough, he got upset that at Cat Williams. It's like, bro, get upset at yourself. That shit was garbaggio. Like, literally. Name me one joke from the special that hit. Name me one joke. Did any of y'all even know that the special existed? That's what I'm saying. Like, come on. Ooh, you know the next thing I want to talk about? Griselda Blanco. Y'all, I told y'all I'm about to watch them shows one way or the other, but I'm not paying for no Netflix, and I'm not talking about how I watched the show, but just know I watched the show. I was disappointed because I was aware of Griselda, but like I didn't know the story for real, and I was really hoping to see like her origins, I guess you could say. Instead, it was again centered around men. It was giving Disney, like I feel like they were trying to make it like feminist AF, and it was just constantly like, yeah, we don't need these men, yeah, and it's just like, girl, if you just tell her story, it's feminist enough. Like, trust, she is a woman in a man's game. Like, you really didn't have to do all of that. And then hearing that Griselda's son in real life was complaining about like super heartthrob, like hottie Sophia playing his mother, talking about she wasn't pretty enough to play his mother, that gagged me. That gagged me. She is like the Latina Pam Anderson, and I'm not even gonna talk about your mother's looks because she wasn't the one that made that comment. You were. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all tell me if y'all like the show. It just wasn't it for me. The last show I'm gonna talk about, because I'm pretty much done, child. I'm about to put on my outfit. But the last show I want to talk about is Married at First Sight. I've been watching the new season, actually. I know a lot of people online have been watching the old season with that horrible man. And if you know, you know. The one that got someone else pregnant while the show is going on, girl.
Like I said, I'm not opposed to having a conversation.
I can't wait to eat and order food and read my Bible, catch up on the games today. Today is Sunday, so I'm really excited about that.
That's not cute.
I'm not trying to be cute. She's being rude all night.
She's not being rude.
She's being very rude.
No, she's not. Under circumstances, she's actually being very respectful and nice.
I get that under the circumstances that she was definitely affected by everything that happened.
Right.
But we're not going to paint the situation as if I've just mistreated her the whole time. And that's not the case.
Why are you crying?
Cannot make this shit up. No, I'm watching the newest season with the interracial couple that, like, I'm sorry, spoiler alert, they get divorced like first round, and you would never guess why. It was a Native American man and a black woman, and it was because the Native American man felt the black woman was being prejudiced and like making racial remarks or whatever.
I've used terms that when I was younger that I didn't even know were derogatory.
Redskin?
No, I don't think I've ever used that language, but like,
yeah.
But no, I've actually never said, I don't even know what redskin means, honestly. Oh, I do. I just looked at your face. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. That was a little, I'm sorry. That was rough.
A little bit,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm actually just looking at the fact that you're sunburned right now around your nose, but still, I shouldn't have said that, but I just actually never even knew what that meant. Okay, I'm sorry.
It was literally a miscommunication. She apologized, and this man full blown out said he used to say the N-word, and he's trying to like make this something it's freaking not, in my opinion.
Do you use the N-word?
No.
Have you ever?
I have.
Yeah, like in your younger years?
Ignorantly, and singing along with songs.
Can I punch you for my ancestors?
Absolutely, yes. Thank you. You can
we're good now.
probably do that a lot harder,
We're good
honestly.
now.
Yeah. No, I mean, I was definitely, an ignorant kid, not knowing stuff, and I've had, some of my own community, talk to me, mostly my mom, who's just like, hey, don't joke about that. And so it was really just a big learning process growing up.
A few moments later.
You want to punch me from your ancestors?
No.
So how do you decide whether you feel offended or like it was a joke? Or is there no line, it's just always offended?
It's on the delivery. You can hear ignorance, when it does come up, and that's kind of what happened, when we were headed to the airport, jokes came out.
We do got to be careful on Cancun, so we can't go too off the reservation.
That's a reservation? No, you're fine, you're good. Wow. But it's okay, I can hear ignorance.
As a black woman in America, we're like the butt of jokes a lot, so I've just developed a tough skin, and I'm just like, sometimes it's just funny, sometimes it's funny, sometimes it is offensive. I think it's just that we've been able to find so much humor within our pain.
Sure.
And I think that's like maybe a difference with us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it uncomfortable?
Huh?
Is this conversation uncomfortable for you?
No, it's not.
I'm actually glad we had this talk. I'm glad. I don't know how you feel, but
I'm a little heated.
I'm not heated, but I do find some difference in how you handled me, a black woman, and how you handled a joke from a white man.
Like, that just made me so mad. And when I found out he was my age doing that, it gave me the cringe.
When was the last time you had sex?
A little more than a year and a half.
Oh, wow.
That I was intimate with somebody.
Okay, definitely been less time for me. So it's a couple months ago. 2 months, probably to the day, honestly.
Right now I am feeling a bit uncomfortable. My mindset going into it was when they revealed it to me that they found me a match, I was engaged.
That was my mindset too. Like I had sex before the reveal. Right. I didn't have sex like finding out like, oh, I'm engaged, let me go have sex now.
Right. I'm at a point to where I know what I'm worth, and so with that, I just don't want to hand myself out. Being honest, it kind of took sex off the table for me.
It gave me such a freaking cringe. Y'all like these earrings? But this season, I feel like all of the couples need to divorce. There's not one couple on there where I'm like, yes, they're gonna make it. Like, none. They all need a divorce. So I'm gonna break it down. And the season's not over, so y'all can still watch it with me. I'll probably talk about it next week or in the next 2 weeks on the next Pop Culture Rant in case I put out like an unpopular opinion or something before that. But so yeah, the native dude and old girl didn't work out because native dude gives the vibes, indigenous man gives the vibes that he has to be the minority in his relationship. Like he has to have that victim card, like for real. And I feel like old girl made a really good point when she was like, as a black woman, like she really has to have a good, like a sense of humor, and like she has to accept the Dave Chappelles in the world that are just like, no, dark humor is humor, and I'm gonna, so she says she has to have thick skin. So certain things she knows people are gonna be ignorant about, just educate and move on, right? But he didn't want to educate and move on. He wanted to harbor on the fact that she was ignorant about his culture in the beginning of everything and just could not let it go. Why they keep bringing him on the show, like, I don't know. It's really weird. It's given I want to be on TV. It's given I want to be on TV. Pink hair and other dude, it sounds good on paper, but the religious aspect is messing stuff up. It's giving I was saving myself till marriage, but I did this show, so technically I'm married, but I didn't really do the steps, So there's that. And pink hair just wants to be touched, girl.
At nights of rejection, and it just gets to a point where I don't know what to do anymore.
I can't do it.
I'm starting to doubt whether Austin is really on the same train as me.
She's freaked out, so that's not working. Then blonde girl whose tracks always be showing. You're gonna cut the extensions out. Okay.
You're okay with that?
It's happening.
I don't know exactly what's happening behind my head. I feel like I did lose hair.
Her man is so manipulative and giving narcissistic vibes, and is giving, she's never been in a relationship before, and I'm gonna use that to my advantage because what he's doing isn't normal.
You're married to one of my best friends.
Yeah.
So who are, in my mind, it's who are you? Why are you here? And you can't give that to me.
What answer are you looking for? I'm just curious.
I'm sorry, what?
What answer are you looking for? Because I told you I'm here because I felt like something was missing, and I'm here because I want a romantic partner that I can do life with.
But do you think you're emotionally ready to have those conversations and open up fully and let your guard down?
I think so.
It's like he's just been so disrespectful to you and your feelings, and he acts like it's the Brennan show and he's the only person going through this.
I've told him that. I'm like, it just feels like you care more about the appearance and like you, not me, not us, because you make all the decisions.
Yeah, like it's important to prioritize yourself. Like obviously, like you always come first, but like you still have to like be kind to the other person. He signed up for this. Like it feels like he's acting like, you know, someone kidnapped him and forced him to do this. Like
That's what I said. I was like, no one's forcing me to sleep here. He's like, you're like, Megan, they try and fall in love with you. I'm like, I'm not trying to make you fall in love with me. I don't want that right now. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, friends talk about feelings too.
he would be so lucky
I know.
to be in love with someone like you.
Correct.
I mean, his loss, his loss.
So that's not gonna work because he gets so defensive.
Like, I just need you to tell me if you're physically attracted to me or not. Because I think that's a big important piece of this. And like, you won't answer it directly.
Because I just don't think that's nice. I would never want someone to tell me that in any capacity, so I just can't do it.
So you just answered that question by like not answering the question.
No, I don't. I'm just not saying anything.
It's so annoying. Then we've got Blondie and the foreign dude. Foreign dude's given hypochondriac. You're a doctor and you're always freaking sick. It's giving you have paranoia about illnesses and you're trying to use knowledge to fight fear. That's what it's giving. Because you're always sick. Like, why are you always sick? Okay, I'm about to put on a dress, wand my ends and make this look a little neat, and then I'm gonna go, because I can't remember any of the other couples. Like, they're really not that memorable. Sorry. Oh, and the dude with the Puerto Rican dude. Is he Puerto Rican? I don't know. With the crown. Child. I have no comment about that other than he got stood up at the altar and then they gave him like a second option. And honestly, if I was that woman, I wouldn't even want to do the show. And she said that if she would have known, she wouldn't have done the show. And I feel like that's fair because they make it seem like the premise is on some, after all the tests, this is your person. And it's like, that's not really true now, is it? Okay, I finally got my life together. We got on a dress to match the elegance that's going on. I still need to fill it out a little bit on this side. I cannot think of any more couples that are on that show right now for the life of me. I think that's it. But yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna stay together this season. It's really crappy. It is what it is. So that is all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into another pop culture rant. I know it's been a while, so please give me a thumbs up to let me know that you guys like this segment over any other segment or whatever. Like, let me know you like it. Please talk to me in the comments below. Please stay tuned for all these projects that I have coming in store in the month of love. As y'all could see, I'm getting ready to, you know, do some February things. Please be safe, and I will see you in another video. Peace. Stop playing with them, Ryan.
How can I lose if I'm already chose? Like, if she feeling hot, then I make that bitch frozen. I get a bitch tired every time that I post. Damn, the party not lit, then I'd rather not go. If she feeling hot, then I make that bitch frozen. I get a bitch tired every time that I post. It's not bad, they be on my ass. I can hear you hating from the back. Balenciaga baddie got a bag.